I'll start off with the new one.
New product.
This is the Shift Mix 183.
Yeah.
Has a soft tail, jointed soft tail, floating model.
Okay.
And fish is pretty good. You know, it's kind of got a lazier swim. Yeah.
Wait, so let's zoom into the weight section.
All right there. There's also weights in the tail section as well. There's holes.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah. So, I think it gives a little bit lazier of a swim. So, tighter S. Tighter S? No, just lazier S. So, more like this than a chop or wide glide. It's a very narrow glide, narrow S.
How do you fish it? Fast, slow?
Usually I fish it a little slower and giving it rod twitches here or there to kind of give it a jolt to that S.
Okay.
So that's, yeah, it's floating bait. I haven't messed around with weights yet. There are weights in the tail section. There's little holes where you can add nail weights. I think it comes, I think it was like 3.6 grams of weights in there, I believe. I haven't taken them all out, but by weighing the tail compared to the regular shift tail, I think that is what it was. 0.3. Yeah, 0.3. It was low in action. You're fishing closer to the shore with a few casts out towards the middle, but for the most part it's around the shore. So having a bait like this that has a shallower glide, I'm able to move it in and out of places and weeds and cover away from fish, or away from the structure for fish to come out and get. Also with that, been putting some pauses in on it and also using the tip to give it a little bit of a rip to go through and create secondary action.
You caught a fish on that.
Yeah, I did.
When did the fish strike?
I'm trying to remember. I think it was like middle of the cast.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe I brought it in shallower. I think it was in that back corner. There's some rocks mixed in with some weeds. And as soon as I kind of paused it and then gave a little twitch with my rod tip, the fish hit it. I believe that's what happened. Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to remember with that.
Okay.
This one's new. The mix is newer. So I haven't spent as much time on it as I have the shift.
Yeah.
Now the shift, I was burning it. I haven't fished it that way before. Yeah. But it gives more of a...
It's a hardtail.
Yeah. Hardtail, but it still has this third joint.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a kind of stiffer plastic than this.
Okay.
And so this one gives more of a swim action. Very fluid in the water. Not so much glide bait. It's more, you know, your triple jointed swimming bait. And I have about 2 grams of weight on the bottom. It is a floating bait. And this way I can kind of, you know, pick what depth I'm throwing it at. So it's more of a sinking countdown rate. Yeah, when I went fishing with this last week, I was burning it, going fast, kind of creating a V in the water. So it wasn't blowing out, but it was just below the water to where it was creating a wake. And I would put pauses in to that retrieve too, a quick stop and then back to a fast retrieve. It was more of a fast reel speed, nothing really with the rod tip.
I saw a different action under the water between those two. So what did you find on shift?
Yeah, so on the shift, it's like I said, it's more of a swim than a glide. You really get, you know, all three joints moving, and it really creates a nice swim, which also plays into that effect of burning it, because it really gets that tail kicking. It's more of a tail kick than a glide.
The shift has a little more rolling action than mix, didn't it?
Yeah.
And you can do you prefer burning it or slowing down on the shift?
On the shift, I preferred burning it. I hadn't fished it that way before, and it kind of opened up my eyes that I could do more than just, you know, picking a depth and reeling it in and twitching it. It really can cause some big reaction strikes with it.
Yeah, you did really well with the shift the other day.
The thing is, I also have put a lot of time into this bait.
Okay.
I've been fishing it pretty heavy. I believe it came out in 2021? 2020,
Yeah,
2021-ish.
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so being able to fish it, especially this color. I love this color for Illinois and up to Wisconsin areas.
Yeah,
because it really is like a sucker minnow.
Yeah, sucker minnow color.
So possibly a color that would do good with northern pike and musky, you know, bass.
Which we will be trying soon.
Yes. Get out and see if 5,000 casts with this. 10,000 casts will do it.
Yeah. I mean, both bait did catch fish.
Yeah.
And
I just got to put a little bit more time in and figure this bait out a little bit more. But definitely a tool for the toolbox.
Okay. Alright, well, last question. Compared to standard Gamcraft jointed claw, the glide bait, do you see, I don't know.
Oh, here. I'll just get that quick.
Everybody throws Gamcraft jointed claw. So shift and mix are still a new bait. So yeah, that's the jointed claw.
So,
Single joint.
single joint.
That's the popular jointed claw.
Yep. So they definitely, what they did is cut the tail, extended it, made a joint out of it. So that's where you get the 183 from. So it's a extended version. You know, this one is your classic glide. You know, I believe these two just offer something different. You know, everyone has a glide, throws a glide, who swim bait fishes usually, and these just add a different factor to a already popular bait. So when you're fishing pressured water and there's people who you know swim bait fish there, might be interesting to throw this out there, or throw the mix out there just for that different action. A little bit of a difference might trigger that bite. Or if you're getting a lot of followers in on the classic glide, you know, this might convert some of those followers by being just a little bit different. So, you know, from wading baits to small action, small tunes can make big differences. So, is this a bad bait now? No. It's a great one to have in. On those times that fish are following or it's tough, might be good to switch to something a little different. Give them a little something different to look at.
Okay. Thank you.